John Willing here with David Reevely inside the 2017 budget lockup. We just went through the budget. David, what did you see from that big document?
It's clear that the Liberal central message here is we've got your backs. That's what they want Canadians to take away from it. The world is troubled, the people are anxious about their futures, and the government wants to know that they're here to help. There's lots of stuff for healthcare, there's stuff for childcare, and there's a lot of talk about investing in economic growth. Lots of support for high-tech industries, lots of support for jobs. And the message overall is things are scary in the States, things are scary abroad. In Canada, you can count on us to help you out. So that's the big message, but you were focusing more on the smaller, finer picture stuff for Ottawa. What did you see?
You know, David, when cities look at the federal budget, they look at things like housing and transit. And I think cities are going to be pretty happy with what they're reading in this budget. The city of Ottawa, they want to fund that Stage 2 LRT plan. They need over $1 billion from the feds. Feds aren't giving them the money in this budget. We're probably expecting an announcement at some point before the summer. But they're making a lot of money available across Canada in terms of housing. There's a brand new housing strategy coming. The city needs a lot of money to build new units and fix existing ones. And we're seeing stuff on the innovation front too, David. We're seeing stuff like a Smart Cities Challenge where cities can build smart cities plans and compete in some kind of competition. So that's something that the City of Ottawa, I think, will be very interested in because, as you know, we're trying to get back into that high-tech scene that places like Edmonton, Waterloo, and Toronto have kind of stolen away from Ottawa in the past 10 years.
I get the sense that the Liberals want to promote, they call them super clusters. Imagine the high-tech scene that Nortel used to be at the center of, and the sort of thing that we don't necessarily have in Ottawa right now. A lot of the talk in the budget seemed pretty vague to me. This is stuff they want to do, but there's only a page or even a few paragraphs about how they're going to do it, but we're talking about a couple $2 billion that's going to be spread across the country for this kind of thing. So details on that, we know how much it's going to be, but the details are still to come.
And speaking about high tech, we have a new ride company, Uber, that's been operating in the city for the past couple of years now, but they only became legal last fall. We're starting to find out now that Uber will have to start paying sales tax, and that's something that cab companies have really been pressing the federal government for a couple of years now. So by the looks of it, as of Canada Day, Uber will have to start charging customer sales tax, and that's going to be something new possibly for people who ride Ubers.
So there's a lot there. We've summarized it as best we can, but if you want more, check out ottawacitizen.com and ottawasun.com.